Hi everybody, it's April. Thanks so much for stopping by. I thought I would share some quick and easy cards to make using just basic supplies from your craft store. I picked this paper pad up and these stickers and embellishments up from Hobby Lobby, but I'm sure you could find them at any crafting store. So I'm just taking some of the papers from the paper pack, some dies in my stash, and I'll line 2 dies up. I kind of left the tabs on to help me line these up for when I want to make a frame. And I'm going to use the outer piece and the inner piece on this first card. I've taken some of the stickers from the pack, and this first card will be for my granddaughter. So again, these are super easy cards, nothing fancy about them, just to inspire you and, give you, especially people who are beginners at card making, give you some, just some ideas for making a quick card and, for your kids or whoever in your family. And you could cut these out if you didn't have dies. I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and just cut it straight down the center. And then I scored it at the halfway mark. So you could take any paper in your stash and make your own card base. I'm also going to adhere just a little banner that I cut out with a die in my stash, just for a little added accent behind one of the stickers. I'll take some foam tape and pop up the frame. And then I'm just going to inlay that centerpiece back in. So it's really just going to give a little bit of a design to the card instead of just being flat paper on the front. So I thought it was cute. And my granddaughter really enjoys the color pink and anything cute. So, you just got to think of it that way. Just something simple. And maybe you just dress up the card a little bit because you're using stickers. But again, these are for kids, and I just think you need to have fun with it. Don't get all too involved because, really the kids aren't going to hold on to these cards. They most likely will get torn up with my grandkids anyhow. So again, I'm just going to inlay that centerpiece there, and then I'll go in and adhere the 3 little stickers for the main characters on the front. The inside of the card, I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day from all of us. So that's really about it. I'll add a little flower embellishment to the front as well. And they're super shiny. All of these you can pick up. They're on sale nowadays, especially if you go to Hobby Lobby. So all of these supplies were 40% off. So here I am just stamping the inside of this card. And that will be the end of card 1. Oreo decided she was going to hop up on my desk when I turned my back. So with card 2, I'm making one for my grandson, and I'm just taking a cheap card base that I had in my stash. I want to kind of use these up, and so it's not the best card base, but use what you have. Again, this is for kids. He's 3 years old, so I don't think he's going to really judge my card base. I just added the 2 stickers there that say love, and you'll see I'm going to make a really big mistake on the inside of the card here, but I will show you how to correct that. So I dropped my stamping pad, my little ink pad, and got ink all over the inside of the card and smudged everything. So in order to fix that, I'll just go in and take that sticker out. I'll take another cheap card base and just cut half of it and insert that as my new card panel on the front. And we'll just do that all over again. So no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that sentiment again that just says your face. So the front of the card says love, love, and then it says your face. And that'll be it. I'm going to add a couple little gems to the front of the card, and we'll call that one done as well. For card 3, I am making a card for Ethan. He loves all the emojis, and what I thought I would do is take the little extra scraps and use a small circular die to cut out the individual faces. And then you'll see that I'm going to go in with these Scrabble stickers. They are actually like Scrabble tiles. And they're self-adhesive, so just, when you're laying them out, don't press them down all the way yet until you line them up. And then once I get those in the position that I think they look okay, I'll press them down to secure them very firmly to the card. Again, I just use a rectangle die on all of these cards to cut out the main paper, from the paper pad. I thought I was going to use this heart tile, but in the end I decided I didn't really like the placement. So I'll take that off, and then we're going to just pop up some of those individual emoji faces. I don't know if they're emoji faces, but that's what they remind me of. So some of them will have dimension and be popped up and raised off of the card front. You could go in with a circle, just cut these circles out by hand. I just used a small die because I had one small enough to fit around the little faces. But, this would really be a super cute dimensional fun card for someone. And then I just use the scraps on the inside of the card, and I'll stamp on there Happy Valentine's Day. I'm using up some stamps that are just in my stash. I think all of these were from Simon Says Stamp, all of these sentiments that you see used in this video. Moving on to the final card, I took another piece of scrap paper or black cardstock in my stash, and again just cut that in half and then scored in the middle. I'll use my rectangular die to cut down this paper from the paper pad. And I'm going to adhere that same as the other cards. Again, if you don't have a die, you could just cut this down and put it on the front of a card base. And then I'm just going to use these tiles. Again, our family, we really enjoy board games and Scrabble, and there's a couple apps, games that we play. Word Friends, I think is what it's called. So I just thought this was cute. I really wanted to use these Scrabble tiles. So once I get those lined up, I'm going to add 3 little gems to the bottom of the card. And that's all I'm going to do on this one to my husband. This is something simple, and yet adds just a little bit of a touch on the front of the card, adding the gems. You could, of course, go in and add little heart stickers or anything you might have in your stash. Just take a look around and see what you already have. And that's it on the inside of this card. I'm going to adhere just a little piece of the scrap paper so I have an area to write on. And that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching, and it encourages you to just use what you have and make some cards. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.